Dear student, let us understand this very important. This problem is applicable to each and every person in everyday life. That's why, so only two problems are there, this type of problems. These problems are very important in daily life. Okay, let us understand the question first. A man starts repaying loan as first installment of Rs 100. Okay, man pays, okay, as first is installment of Rs 100. Now first installment Rs 100. What will be the next installment? If he increases the installment by Rs 5 every month, it is not year, every month. So installment means it is a regular cost in particular month. It is like somewhat EMI, like that. If a person pays in the first month 100 rupees, in the next month 100 rupees plus increase by 5 rupee, what happens here? 105. And in the next month, what he will pay? In the first month he pay 100, in the next month he pay 105. What is the installment in the third month? 105 plus 5 rupees. Why plus 5 rupees? If he increase the installment by Rs 5 every month, the first installment is 100, next installment is 105, next installment should be 110, next installment should be 115, so on like that. Now the question is, what amount he will pay in the 30th installment? At the 30th month, what amount should he pay by increasing every month installment by Rs 5 rupees? Now here in this data 100, 105, 110, 115, there is a common difference, that is 5. Therefore this installment denotes the arithmetic progression. Now let us consider A is equal to 100 here. Okay, got my point? And D common difference is 5. And at what month we have to calculate? 30th month, that is equal to n is equal to 30. This is one. So at the 30th installment, what amount he should pay means we have to use this formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Is it? So where n is equal to 30, that is equal to T 30 is equal to A is what? 100 plus 30 minus 1 is 29 into 5. Got my point? 5 is common difference. So 100 plus 145, that you will get 245. So therefore man can pay Rs 245 in the 30th month as an installment. Therefore man can pay Rs 245 in the 30th month. So these type of problems is real first to understand. For example, if a person taking the house loan, vehicle loans, personal loan, like that, agricultural loans. So this helps us to calculate what will be the amount paid in the 30th month, 15th month, 100th month. So this is very easy. Now let us discuss one more problem. The income of a person is Rs 3 lakh. The income of a person is Rs 3 lakh. Understand this question? The income of a man or a person is, the income of a person, is Rs 3 lakh. Rs 3 lakh. In the first year, it is an yearly income. In the first year, he received 3 lakh. And he received an increase of, and he receives and receives an increase of RS, increase of okay, an increase of RS, 10,002 is income, 10,002 is income every year. For the next 19 years. For the next 19 years, find the total amount he received in 20 years. Find the total amount he received in the 20th year. This is very beautiful. This problem help for the professional persons, those who are salaried person. That's it. Okay, look at this question. The income of a person is Rs 3 lakh in the first year. Okay, now look at that. In the first year, man or person. Okay, here the person they are given. The person income is in the first year Rs 3 lakh. What will be the next year? So look here, the income of a person is Rs 3 lakh in the first year, and he receives an increase of Rs 10,000 to his income. What is the income? 3 lakh. And increase is what? 10,000. What happens to the next year? 3 lakh 10,000. And the next year again, for the whole 19 years, for the whole next 19 years, every year he will increase the salary by 10 years. So therefore 3 lakh 10,000, 3 lakh 20,000, so on like this. Now we wish to find out total amount. Total amount is nothing but sum he received in the 20th year. Now I need to collect the data here. So now the data is A is equal to 3 lakh. What is the difference of the salary? So 3 lakh 10,000 minus 3 lakh, that is D is equal to 10,000. And number of years to calculate is N is equal to 20. We wish to find out Sn, sum of the amount. So when the first term and the common difference is known, Sn is given by Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus L. Got my point? Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus L. So now we wish to find out S20. So in the up to a total of 20 years, what the amount he will receive? That is S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into a plus L. What will be a here? A is 3 lakh. Oh, not this a plus L. I am sorry here. We have to use Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That formula is not applicable here because we don't have the last term here. So therefore n, what is n here? 20. S20 is equal to 20 by 2 into 2a. 2 into 3 lakh. 2 into 3 lakh. Plus n minus 1. What is n here? 20. 20 minus 1 is 19. Into d is what? 10,000. Now simplify. 20 by 2 is 10. Into 2 3 is 6 lakh. Plus 19 into 10, 1 lakh 90,000. Now we have to calculate. So 10 into this 6 lakh plus 1 lakh 90,000 is 7 lakh 90,000. Now we have to calculate what will be the amount. The amount will be 7,79,000. Okay. 7,90,000. Okay, now what is 9 that? So at the end he will receive this much of amount. So 79,000. Sorry, 79,000,000. 79,000,000. So this is what RS. Person receive total RS 79,000,000 in the 20th year. This is all about this particular problem. Go through this once again. You can understand the concept.